I have really sensitive skin. Seriously, I'm drinking a leftover from yesterday. It's 25 degrees outside today.
Who's gonna be a sous chef for mom? Make dinner.
So I'm ready to do my nighttime routine. My name's Jessica Dreschmeyer. I am a 33-year-old married mom of 2. About to take you with today. We are going to talk a little bit about the places where I decide to skip, save, splurge, and welcome to the Ouai. Okay, we're good to go. So here I am. Good morning. Getting ready for my day. Just got out of the shower. Used my Ouai shampoo. Smooth shampoo is the type. I have the conditioner as well. I didn't use it because I love the leave-in conditioner because it smells so good and feels really good and helps me get through my hair when it's feeling kind of dry like it is today. So yeah, I like the leave-in conditioner a lot. I use it on one of my kids' hair is getting kind of long and we still use like little kid shampoo for him. But he hates to have me comb through it after, so I also will use the leave-in conditioner, just like 1 or 2 little shots in his hair after the bath, and it's awesome. After I get through this, which the wet brush and this leave-in conditioner works amazingly well on how much hair I have and how snarled it was just like a minute ago. In the summertime, I try not to blow dry my hair that often, but because I live in a place that's really cold and really dry for a huge chunk of the year, I have to blow dry it in the winter time. Otherwise my hair would be, well, wet when I left in the morning, which wouldn't be great, and it would like freeze. So I know there's different techniques for blow drying. I have a round brush. I don't really know how to use it very well. And with my bangs, I have to kind of blow dry them all over or they'll like stick in one weird way. So, and especially if it's been like now and I haven't had a highlight in a while, I have to really like mix it up while I blow dry instead of like blow dry it straight down. Otherwise you can see my roots better. So I will do that. And then when it gives me flyaways, I'm gonna use the rose hair and body oil to help tame those and then put it on so I smell even better. Alright, I never totally have the patience to finish it all the way, but I get it pretty far. It kind of dries the rest of the way. And sometimes that's nice because then it keeps a little bit of the natural wave in there, and so it makes it look like I spent a little bit more time than I actually did. One thing I do not splurge on, I absolutely save, is by using this kind of disgusting looking blow dryer that I've had for, it has to be like 15 years or more. It's a Conair Ion Shine. I don't know, this thing fell off. So after I do my hair and I get kind of like sweaty, I try to get my face ready for makeup. I try to keep this simple too because I just have busy mornings. Usually I don't use any sort of foundation. This winter, for whatever reason, my face has been kind of like breaking out differently, and so I got this NYX cheap from Target and I just use a little bit, and sometimes I use a brush to apply it to my face, but sometimes I think when I do that it looks too full coverage, like you can see it there, so I actually just prefer to like put it on almost like a tinted moisturizer. And after the shower I did use my moisturizers for my face, which I have really sensitive skin. I have my whole life. I've tried a lot of things. I love Cetaphil for my face morning and night. It just keeps it hydrated and it doesn't bother my skin. Like I can put it on and it just doesn't get irritated, whereas almost anything else on a cranky skin day will get me to kind of like get red, itchy, flare. This is like the only type of makeup that I will justify like a $30 tiny bottle for. And this is the Tart Shape Tape. I used it the first time for my sister-in-law's wedding last year in Hawaii. She had gotten it for her like wedding makeup and let me borrow it. And the concealer is just so good. I'm obviously gonna come back to this hair. I'm using, this is another Tarte palette. This I actually got as a gift for my birthday from my same sister-in-law who introduced me to the concealer. I normally don't spend a ton of money on palettes, etc. Mostly because I just think I don't stick with them that long. Like I try one for a while and then I just will get something else and try that, and I don't want to waste anything, but maybe once I find something I actually like, I'd stick with it a little longer, I'm not sure. To finish it off for my makeup on my face, I'm obsessed with this. It's like a highlighter blush. It gives more color than it does actual highlighter, but I think it's supposed to be a highlighter. And then this literally has lasted forever and I love it so much. A Pixie by Petra eyeliner. Goes on easily, just get it low enough, I guess. I've been using the same mascara forever. I think it's L'Oreal, this gold voluminous Million Lashes. I've been using it for so long, it works really well. So my final step after my mascara, I'm gonna use my rose hair and body oil to kind of help tame any like frizziness in my hair, and also I use it as a scent. I think it smells so good, but it's light enough that I can wear it. I work in a hospital setting. I can wear it there and it's not gonna be irritating or like noticeable to other people as being too strong or something that people are sensitive to. So a couple of these are all just like, and it just smells like the best thing ever. This is really a professional hair stylist situation right now, I'm sorry. That's about it for a quick morning when we have a busy day and places to go and my hair is clean. Okay, I'm back for one more thing because I left out a crucial product that I save on because it lasts forever. It is the best lip color for sensitive, dry skin like my own who can't really wear real lipstick in the winter months. Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Stick. I love it so much. I get compliments on it all the time. Just got all over my mouth. Lasts forever. It's just the best. I try not to buy coffee more than one day a week outside of the house as a way to not spend a lot of money because it's a huge waste. Usually we buy those big like jugs of the Starbucks cold brew. We're out of that currently. I'm literally drinking what I bought at Starbucks yesterday that's left over. And what do people do when they do vlogs? How do they vlogs? I also bring lunch to work. I hated Costco until I had kids. Seriously, I'm drinking a leftover from yesterday. Now that we have kids, we do have a Costco membership, mostly just for our dog food. But I do like to buy, they have like these 2 packs of soup. There's like, last week I think it was vegetable, barley. This is a chicken tortilla. So I'll bring this with me in a bowl to work and heat it up lunch and just keep it there and eat it for the rest of the week, which is a good way to save some money. For breakfast, I literally eat peanut butter toast every day. And I don't even know what to do with myself today because my children are overnight at my mom's. They don't have school, so I have a lot more time than usual. Typically, on a Monday morning like this, it would be really busy in here and we would be making breakfast, running around, wrestling children, trying to get them dressed, things like that. It's 25 degrees outside today, which means I'm not going to ruin my hair by wearing a stocking hat, although many days I do because it's worth it. But today's not horrible. So it's like 7:20 this morning. Every other day, do a full like washing, blow drying on my hair. Tomorrow I will use the Ouai super dry shampoo, which also smells amazing. I think the next thing I'm gonna do is try and get some of their like perfume. I haven't used or smelled any of that yet, but their track record with me so far with shampoo, leave-in conditioner, dry shampoo, rose hair and body oil all smells incredible. I have to try the perfume next. So I'm on my way to work. I work about between 15 and 20 minutes from my house. I work at a psychiatric hospital for kids and teens. I'm an art therapist there with kids ranging, I think the youngest one we have right now is 6 up to 18, where we get to spend an hour out of their day doing art as a form of self-expression, a way to learn about themselves, a way to connect with each other, try some new things, be creative. I could go on, but I really do believe that the creative process and making things, being creative, even if you're not like an actual artist or it doesn't really look good, it's like important. And so I think that can be really hard, but it's also really rewarding work. I'm going to a team building experience with my coworkers. I just started this job like 3 weeks ago, so I don't know them very well, and I actually feel like they are not super excited to have, well, not all of them. Some of them are really welcoming, but some of them aren't as welcoming, and so we're doing a team building experience, and we are going kickboxing. And so that will be an interesting experience, I'm sure, but after that, we'll pick up the kids, or my husband will, and go home and have dinner and head into our evening routine. Okay, I'm home again. It's currently snowing. Can you see? I guess you can't really tell, but it is snowing. Best part of my day, probably coming home to see my children and my husband. They're playing video games, which is not a surprise.
Look, we're fighting a giant spider.
Hi!
We're fighting a giant spider.
A giant spider?
And we have to get a megaphone for someone.
And a megaphone for someone? Wow.
Spider webs.
How was your overnight?
No, you didn't get it open.
How was your overnight at Mimi's house?
It was good.
Good? All right, who's gonna be a sous chef for Mom? Make dinner.
What do you guys think?
Sous chef? Anybody?
Sous chef!
Come on, come be my sous chef, except for the dog licking his crotch, so that's cute. About to make dinner for my family. I'm gonna sneak in whole wheat pasta. See if my family notices the difference. They say they will, but I don't think they do. We try to buy our groceries at Costco as a way to save some money for that. And then let the kids help us with cooking when they want to, but not when video games are happening, apparently. Hey! We do, no, I'm doing my video. You want to come? We do pay for some like streaming services, Netflix, Disney Plus, because we gotta have a fun time.
Yeah.
So who are you?
I'm Billy.
How old are you?
6 years old.
What grade are you in?
And I'm in kindergarten.
I do usually drink a beer while I'm cooking dinner because I think it keeps me sane. So here we go, chocolate peanut butter porter. See how it goes. Cheers. What's your name?
Mac.
Stand up.
Why do I have to do a video?
You don't have to do the video if you don't want to. You want to help me make supper though?
I don't have to do the. I don't want to do the video.
Okay.
Is that the mac and cheese I'm making?
We're making spaghetti, but I think you have to go to the bathroom.
But I
We're gonna have.
I don't want you. I don't want those.
Careful, it's hot. You want to dump them in? Hey, nice job.
I can put them.
Thank you. I think you need to go to the bathroom. Come back when you're done.
Do you have any strawberries?
We're out of strawberries. We got raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, apples, and bananas.
You don't like any of that? You like apples?
I like apples.
Yeah, that's why I put them on your plate.
And a little bit of bananas.
No. You want one?
Nah.
Mm.
Because I need to know at the concert. Because I don't want to make you know all of it. I want it to be an exciting. Are you giving Mac your new special stuff for his hair?
Okay.
Jess, do you have a hairbrush in there?
Smile.
Okay. And pretend I'm one of the zombies. No, you're my brother that is watching on the king chair. Because I never know the body comes to me right up. So I was walking on the board everywhere and I don't know what it has. And I'm singing Godzilla! Here we have a new Berenstain Bears book. We've been reading Berenstain Bears books and we have a new one.
So I'm ready to do my nighttime routine. Had a super long day. My hair ended up kind of flat because I had a hat on for a while, but otherwise, still feels good. And my kids tell me that it smells so good, which is really awesome that they noticed that. So my nighttime routine, I'm usually so exhausted. I just don't even want to spend that much time. I am gonna use, I have this Soothe Rodan and Fields face wash I'm gonna use on my face, which has been really gentle for my sensitive skin as well. I'm gonna use my Cetaphil Eye Hydrating Gel Eye Cream. And I'm gonna use my moisturizer from The Ordinary. I love their hyaluronic acid. Really helps keep my skin from getting too dried out. My main splurge, I think, for my nighttime routine is the Lash Boost. Just because it really just helps kind of enhance my natural beauty, I suppose. But I think it just helps to have the longer eyelashes even when I'm not really worried about makeup or anything. It still helps me feel more confident. I also have one of these, have you seen these like fiber, what are they called, microfiber makeup eraser cloths? Use a little water to like get it starting to come off, and then use this. It really does help. There's two sides, one that's more coarse and one that's less coarse, and it's not as dirty as it looks right now. It's just it kind of, if I don't wash it like right away and rinse it, it gets kind of stained by my mascara, but that's okay. When I'm washing my face, my skin gets so dry. I don't even dry winter skin. I can't wait for summertime when it'll be more humid outside and a little sun. Makes a big difference. A little bit of my Cetaphil eye cream, and it will be time to fold laundry and catch up on some TV before I go to bed and we start it all over again in the morning. Thank you for joining me.